to settle an internal dispute between the heart and the eye. Shakespeare's sonnets had been written for private readership, not the public, which explains the intimacy prevalent in this poem. One of the personas that Shakespeare typically writes to is the fair youth, which is the subject of this particular sonnet. There has been speculation that the fair youth could have been William Herbert, Earl of Pembroke, because Shakespeare's first folio was dedicated to him. The fair youth also could have been Henry Wriothesley, 3rd Earl of Southampton, but there aren't any documented relations between the two, besides 2 long narrative poems that Shakespeare had previously dedicated to him.
Order in the court. In the case of Sonnet 46, the heart is suing the eye over who gets to control the image of the youth. Today, in Heart v. Eye, 2 personified figures of the body decide to take their conflict to court, demonstrating the internal dispute between his desire to see the youth and his desire to love and be loved by the youth. We can relate this to the concept of how distance makes the heart grow fond. For the youth and the youth's absent will cause the person to miss him. Shakespeare uses courtroom terminology to highlight the conflict of differentiating between infatuation and true love. The defendant, Mr. I, can only see. His beauty and his love can only be seen through outward expression, unlike the true inward expression felt by my client, Mr. Hart, whose name represents the organ associated with passion.
Mr. Hart argues that only he understands the beauty of the youth, but how can he love the youth without ever having seen it? My client, Mr. I, denies all allegations and wants to block the image of the youth that the heart has created, an image which is simply a fantasy. We, the jury, represent the quest of thoughts or the deliberative process apparent within every person. We are to determine in which party will assume the responsibility of true love. After much deliberation, we have reached a verdict. We find that the eye will be granted the ability to physically desire the youth, while true love resides with the heart.
Though many believe that love should be a reflection of character, physical appearance is still undeniably a determining factor. For a society that claims to place an importance on character, looks still play a major role in the